Dear Gonzalez, Humorous insert Kick Me by Paul Feig. Hello class, hi, howdy doody. I'm sure you're all ecstatic for the first day of junior high. My name is Mr. Parks, and without further ado, it is time to take roll call, so let's get this party started, shall we? oh. I'm sorry if I mispronounced his first name, but it looks a little bit like, orange jello. Hey man, that's Orangelo, okay? Okay? Woo, okay. Orange, you're the feisty one. Yeah, okay. Oh dear. Fag? Fag, Paul Fag. Do I have a fag in here? A Paul Fag. Here. Growing up in a suburban neighborhood can be difficult, especially as an adolescent. As a result, every kid has experienced their fair share of childhood embarrassments growing up. Some even at the discretion of their own last name. Kick Me by Paul Feig. In a truly just universe, in adolescence, Paul Feig wouldn't have to ensure hearing the letters E and I taken away from his last name, have it replaced with an A. An A. Spelling out you know what. But it didn't start out that way. Now, I come to find that every kid at some point was called gay in junior high, but because of my last name, especially me. Which is why I always hated guys named Rick. Because every time you talk to a group of girls about some jock they were in love with, his name was always Rick. Oh girl, you see Rick in his new basketball uniform? Oh girl, tell me about it. Rick is so fine. Seemed like every girl had a crush on some guy named Rick. Now, I never was much at sports myself, but I convinced myself ever since the first day of Little League practice that if I were to dress up in the proper attire, I would become nothing short of an immediate protege. Yet Little League practice turned out to be nothing short of a nightmare. Strike one! Feig, what are you doing out there? Oh, I think I heard something in my hand. String. I'm just gonna go back to the dugout and cry. And there was always one athletic class I never enjoyed. One that I faced with stomach twisting dread every day. Guten Tag, children. Today is the first day of gym class. And we are going to play a little game. The name of the game is Killer! The purpose of the game is to be the last man standing on the floor alive. And when that whistle blew, I descended straight into hell. Oh my God! Is he dead? Hey! Talking to me, fag? Eat this, fag. Caught the ball. I actually caught the ball. None of these years was I able to do this, but for once I actually caught the ball. And nobody could believe it. And then I heard the whistle blow. The field is open! Oh, wait, what does that mean? That means everyone gangs up on Paul. Wait, was there not mercy? What a load of... After getting hit with multiple pairs of balls at my face, everything went black. While the bullying did die down as I grew older, there was one thing that never seemed to change. I always had a crush on the girl living next to me. Mary and I were indeed the perfect couple to happen. All that I needed was the right situation. So, my senior year, I decided to ask out Mary on an event of romance and lifelong devotion. the senior prom. What's up, Big Newton? Hey, Mary. Mary, listen, do you maybe want to go to the prom with me? Oh, sure thing, fag. Oh, I mean, Paul. I was so happy and excited. But then the next day, my friend Orangelo was telling me all that I needed to know about prom night. Everybody gets laid. Everybody? Sure! I mean, why do you think people go to the dance in the first place? To dance? Immediately, my head started to sweat. I mean, of all the times I imagined me and Mary being together, sex never came into the equation. I mean, sure, all the guys had our fantasies and stared at the girls with the overly developed breasts, but nobody I knew was actually getting laid. We were all just trying to fit in, get good grades, play sports, and... Oh my God. What if that was just me? What if everybody I knew was doing the business while I stayed home on Friday nights watching reruns of Breaking Bad with my father? Oh, they were all engaging in the mature and physical act of love. So by the time prom night came around, I was a mess. Hey, Mary, look, I just wanted to say, I'm very glad you came to prom with me. Yeah, I'm glad you asked me, Paul. Then we started to laugh. Not like the people who grew up next to each other our whole lives, but what we really became after that day. Brother and sister. As the dance neared its end, Mary thought of heading off with a few of her friends. I decided to wind down at a local go-kart track in a rented tux and had tiny carts I can barely fit in. But you know, somewhere along that track, I realized a very important thing. I shouldn't have spent all those years worrying about being humiliated because of my last name. I will forever be known as Paul Feig.